Thank you, Scott. The city elects the next president of the Board of Aldermen 3 weeks from tonight, and downtown developers are throwing their money behind Alderman Jack Coatar.
Alderwoman Megan Green says union workers are on her side, and our political editor Mark Maxwell has more on how hotel workers push to unionize is energizing the debate in this race. Mark.
That's right. Jack Coatar and Megan Green disagree on how the city should dole out public dollars to private developers. When the developer of a downtown hotel cut Coatar a check for $50 grand, Green called Coatar's labor credentials into question, as that developer is discouraging hotel workers there from forming a union.
Trains have carried tourists from all over the world here to the Union Station Hotel. Just outside, we talked with one of the city's leading union organizers, 79-year-old Lou Moy.
St. Louis basically is a union town.
He's supporting the push from nearly 200 workers at the hotel who want to form a union.
Service industry tends to be the lower wage, and that's clearly great need for the unions because we want to bring those wages up to living wages.
The hotel owners won a $25 million TIF deal from the city in 2015.
That affects all of us. Of course, us union workers here pay taxes.
Moy says that public funding should have come with strings attached.
They owe something to the city, and St. Louis being a union town, I think they should accept the unions.
City records show when the developers applied for those dollars, they projected 350 new jobs, but only delivered an estimated 120. Alderwoman Megan Green joined a workers' protest last month, pushing back against owners trying to discourage workers from forming a union.
Anytime a developer is receiving tax breaks from the city, they need to be neutral when it comes to union organizing.
I actually think that's a good policy.
Green's opponent, Alderman Jack Coatar, agreed during an interview on The Record.
I would commit to doing that, whether it's through some overarching piece of legislation or it's done in every redevelopment agreement. I don't know. We got to talk to the...
Coatar called on his single biggest campaign donor to stand down and allow workers to unionize. Green suggested that contribution was no coincidence.
They are very worried about the direction of the city and particularly the crime around their investments in downtown.
Moy says he's supporting Green because of her history on the minimum wage. The hotel CEO, Bob O'Loughlin, says he's supporting Coatar because of his plan to fight crime. You can watch that full conversation with Jack Coatar on The Record when it streams live on KSDK.com tomorrow at 3. Our other guest on that program, new GOP candidate for St. Louis County Executive, Mark Mantovani, also going on The Record.